The animal kingdom is being classified on the basis of two things, that is the animals which have a backbone and the animals which doesn't have a backbone to it. The ones which have backbones are known as vertebrates and the ones which doesn't have a backbone is known as invertebrates. Now we will discuss about some of the invertebrate animals.
So we will start with the invertebrates animals. Some of the invertebrate animals are Porifera, Coleonterata, Nematoda, Platyhelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Prochordata, and Chordata. Chordata is not a part of invertebrates. So we will discuss each and every animal under this head in detail with a separate diagram. This is the first invertebrate animal, which is Porifera, which means these organisms have pores in it. These are non-motile animals, which means that it doesn't move. It is fixed to a solid support. These are generally found in the oceans. They doesn't have a separate circulatory system, but water and food are brought into the pores, and this is the way in which it lives. The Porifera doesn't have much of a body differentiation. It means that it is similar and it doesn't have different parts like a other animal. These are commonly known as sponges. Some of the examples of Porifera are Cycon, Spongilla, etc. The second invertebrate animals comes under the head of Coelenterata. Some of the animals which belongs to this group are Hydra, jellyfish, which you can find in the seas, and the body differentiation of Coelenterata animal is a bit high as compared to the Poriferans. The Coelenterata animal, generally some of the animals have stings to it which are poisonous. Coral reefs are also example of Coelenterata. Corals are generally tiny, which are 3 to 56 mm, but they lives in colonies, and the coral islands are as huge as 1800 square kilometers, which are called as coral reefs. The image shows us the coral reefs. These are small but are in colonies, so they form into colonies, and the colonies are very huge, as I have mentioned. The third group of invertebrate animals comes under Platyhelminthes. Some of the examples of these groups are liver flukes and tapeworms. These animals are called as flatworms because it is flat from the top to bottom of its body. These animals are made up of 3 layers of tissues. That is the reason why it is known as triploblastic. And they doesn't have an internal body cavity or coelom. Internal body cavity means, as in case of human beings, we have a body cavity wherein we have internal organs, right? So these animals doesn't have an internal body cavity. These animals are bilaterally symmetrical. It means if we divide the animal into two halves, both will be equal. Left side of the body is equal and symmetrical to the right side, which is generally not found in Coelenterata and Poriferas. This is the fourth animal in Invertebrata category, which is Nematoda. Roundworms are the examples of Nematoda. Generally, the Nematoda animal is parasitic. It causes diseases. For example, elephantiasis is caused by Nematoda. Elephantiasis is generally found in the village people wherein the legs of the people will be swollen, as well as roundworm and pinworms which are found in intestines are an example of nematoda. The body of nematoda animal is bilaterally symmetrical. It means the left side and the right side portion of the body is similar. It is generally cylindrical and not flattened as in case of Platyhelminthes, that is the flatworms. It has a internal body cavity, but it doesn't have any kind of an organs in it. This is one more group. Fifth group is invertebrate animal, which is Annelida. Some of the examples of these animals are earthworms and leeches. Annelida animals are bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic. They even have a body cavity with internal organs in it. The body of the Annelida animals are differentiated. You can find a segmental differentiation in the body, that is lined up one after the other from head to tail. These are the segments which are found in earthworm. They are generally found in variety of habitats, for example in freshwater, marine water, as well as on land.
Arthropoda are the largest group of animals on earth. These animals are bilaterally symmetrical and segmented. That is, it has different segments in its body. They have an open circulatory system, so the blood doesn't move through the body as in case of other animals. They have joint legs. That is the reason why it is named as arthropoda, which means joined legs. Some of the examples of animals in these groups are butterflies, cockroaches, houseflies, spiders, scorpions, and crabs. The next group of invertebrate animals are echinodermata. Some of the examples of these animals are sea star and starfish. In Greece, echinos means spines and derma means skin. So these are spiny skinned organisms. They are free living marine animals, which means marine is salty water, which means they are found in sea and oceans. They are triploblastic and they have a coelomic cavity, that is internal body cavity. They are made up of hard calcium carbonate structures, so they have a skeletal system in it. The last animal in invertebrate animal is Protochordata. These animals are bilaterally symmetrical as well as triploblastic and have a coelom. In addition to the body features, it has a separate design, which is notochord. Notochord is a long rod-like supporting structure which runs through the back of the animal, separating the nervous tissues from the gut. In sense like these are the animals which has a notochord which is similar to spinal cord. It provides easy movement of the muscles and provides supports to it. At some part of the life, the animal may produce the notochord in it. Some of the examples of animals are Amphioxus and Herdamania. This is one more group is invertebrate animal which are known as mollusca. Some of the examples of the mollusca category are snails, mussels, and octopus. These animals are bilaterally symmetrical. and have a coelomic cavity. There is a very little amount of segmentation in the body, and these animals have open circulatory system and an excretory system such as kidneys in it.